Well, it's it's the first of the month. It's May the 1st, and I'm gonna write my monthly guitar study that I've been doing since the year 2000. So this is 21 years into this little adventure here. It's kind of nice. It kind of it keeps me grounded on writing classical music for the guitar. You know, I write a lot of songs and everything like that, but it does help me kind of stay grounded on everything. So I think these were kind of fun to record to have. All right, so let's come up with my little motive like I always do. That feels kind of nice. Kind of that Alberti bass. The guitar kind of, it implies that the chord, instead of playing a straight chord like that, it's implying. All right. Kind of one of those little pedal things. In some ways, sometimes it's not cool not to go anywhere, but sometimes you go on a trip and you just circle back around a couple of times, and this is kind of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, it's kind of nice to add a little tension every once in a while. A little dissonance never hurt anybody, right? And hopefully you're seeing about being bold and just going with your first instincts. I mean, that's probably the biggest lesson I try to teach folks that are composing. Because there's an analytical part of your brain that keeps you from your creativity. That's my thesis. I think after having a lot of dissonance there, I think it's kind of nice just to go home. Just to get back. Get back to where you're at. So a lot of times, folks are kind of afraid to go home. Don't be afraid to go home. I'm trying to think if this is too final sounding. Because I don't want it too final sounding, because that makes it where it sounds like it's over. And I don't want it to sound like I don't want it to sound over until it's over. So we're going to an A chord here, right? And then of course a G chord. All right, see how that feels a little bit. Ah. Huh. Back to home. Going to a 6. Really to a 5, to a 1, to a 5, 7. All right. You know what? It's good. It's good. Don't overthink it sometimes. Kind of like, okay, it's good enough. It tells a story. It's going somewhere. It's interesting enough. Um, all these composers, all these creative people that question themselves, I always um, curious to me. Think about, why are you questioning yourself so much? And I think it works fine like this. I guess we'll take that up to for the cadence at the end of the piece. And again, what I'm doing here, of course, is it's like, if you're not a composer, uh, this is like writing a paper, basically, right? You're writing a paper. You're going from one place to another, and you got these different sections that you're doing as well. And you have these paragraphs that you're going to do. You have these headings, right? That you just fill in the information. So, and I like to kind of change it up a little. In music, you want to change it up a little bit. Maybe in writing, try to keep a similar tone when you're writing. But there's also sections for everything as well. So let's kind of dive into that. Kind of go a little bit less really close together. Kind of a little counterpoint. That tritone going there. Normally, back in the old days, you wouldn't write that, but today we're kind of more used to that. And what I'm doing is I'm outlining chords here. You can imply a chord with 2 notes. I do want to go home or somewhere else. I think that one there is not as final. So I'm going to go. But if I use a third there instead, it definitely sounds a lot more like you're going back home. So I'll go back down. Okay. So that basically is the same thing. Nice little contrasting section there. Oops. And once again, I know the software really well. So I've been using this software since 1989, 1990, something like that. All right, we'll kind of see. Okay, so another heading here, another section here that I can write. And, you know, some type of contrasting thing. I can slow down the beat to quarter notes. Sometimes that can work, you know. I think that's this is a little bit too slow. We'll try that. It's a little bit of a variation of the theme. And that's an important part of composing is that variation of a theme. I always think it's an important part. Okay, so I just basically went home. So from one chord, major 7, 6. So let's try this out. Okay, that works. And again, I like using this little solo section, as I call it here. Just kind of sit on the note for a little while. We've been going a while, so we're going to sit on a dotted half note. Notice I can just hear it in my head. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Sometimes it just works out. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie a bow on that one right there. Well, I'll tell you what. All right, that's how you do it. Okay, there we go. So there it is. Simple as that, or as complicated as that. So let's play through this thing and see how it works. Let's save first. Here we go. Let's listen to it. Oops. Sounds pretty good to me. So thank you all for watching me write this. I mean, a few minutes ago, there was nothing here, and now it's a guitar study for us all to look at and think is amazing. So thank you all so much. Rock and roll, y'all. Computer.